Did you know that nearly 70% of broiler farmers never hit the target market weight on time, even after pouring in expensive feed? Imagine spending 6 weeks feeding your birds, only to find that they weigh the same as a neighbor's flock at 4 weeks, far from the profit you dreamt of. I once met a farmer who told me, I couldn't believe it. Something as simple as a brownish seaweed powder nearly tripled my broiler's weight in half the time. At first, I thought he was exaggerating. How can birds eating the same feed as everyone else suddenly outgrow the rest? But when I saw the results with my own eyes, it changed everything I believed about broiler growth. And today, I'm going to share with you the same organic secret that turned struggling flocks into the heaviest broilers I have ever raised. Stay with me till the end, because this one overlooked supplement might just flip your broiler business upside down. Before we dive in, take 1 second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment telling me where you are watching from what your average broiler weight is at week 5. Because after today, you'll never look at broiler growth the same way again. Now, you might ask, why kelp powder? What is so special about this seaweed that it can make such a big difference to broilers? The answer lies in its composition. Kelp is not just another plant powder. It's a powerhouse of minerals like iodine, selenium, zinc, iron, and magnesium, plus vitamins like A, C, and E. On top of that, it carries unique bioactive compounds such as laminarin, fucoidin, alginates, and even natural carotenoids like fucoxanthin. These compounds are not just nutrients, they are biological tools that interact directly with the broiler's gut, metabolism, and immune system. And when these systems are enhanced, the feed your birds eat is turned into more weight, faster muscle growth, and less waste through poor feed conversion. This is why broilers fed kelp consistently show higher body weight gain and improved FCR, because every kilogram of feed is utilized more efficiently. Instead of feed being wasted in undigested droppings or being burned off through stress and illness, kelp ensures it is directed into building breast muscle, thighs, and overall carcass weight. The gut is where everything begins, and kelp's first big impact is on gut health. Farmers often complain about broilers eating well but not showing the growth, and most of the time this traces back to poor nutrient absorption. Kelp contains soluble polysaccharides that act as natural prebiotics, feeding the beneficial bacteria in the intestines. These bacteria then produce short-chain fatty acids that directly nourish the gut lining, making the villi taller and stronger, increasing the surface area for nutrient absorption. At the same time, laminarin and fucoidin have mild antimicrobial effects, reducing the load of harmful bacteria that usually cause subclinical gut inflammation. This means less energy wasted fighting infections and more energy channeled toward growth. The result is a bird that not only digests feed better, but actually converts more of it into body mass. And that is where the weight gain acceleration comes from. But growth is not just about digestion. It's also about how well the bird's immune system handles daily challenges. Every farmer knows that when broilers get sick, they lose weight rapidly and take weeks to recover, if at all. Kelp shines here as well. Its bioactive polysaccharides stimulate the immune system in a very unique way. Instead of triggering unnecessary inflammation, they prime immune cells like macrophages and heterophils to respond quickly when pathogens appear. This means infections are cleared faster and with less energy drain, leaving more resources for growth. Broilers on kelp are simply more resilient, they survive disease challenges better, and instead of stunted or uneven growth, whole flock grows uniformly. And uniformity is key to profitability, because you sell more birds at the same market weight, not a mixed batch of big and small ones.
What sets apart millionaire poultry farmers from normal farmers? One thing: feed formulation. You've probably heard that making your own poultry feeds is cheaper and more profitable, but when you go online, all you find is scattered information, complicated software, and people talking theory instead of showing you how it's actually done. That's exactly why we at Agribusiness Insider spent the last 8 months creating something no one else has, a complete poultry feed formulation course designed to take you from zero knowledge to formulating professional broiler and layer feeds in just 1 weekend. You'll get 5 easy-to-understand modules that explain everything from ingredient selection and nutrient balancing to actual feed mixing. You'll also receive our powerful Excel-based feed formulation software with over 80 preloaded ingredients. Just key in your data and get instant feed formulas customized for your chickens. And because we believe in hands-on practical learning, we've added 8+ step-by-step video tutorials and a software operation guide, so you'll never get stuck at any point. Believe me, we have checked, and there is nothing like this that exists anywhere on the internet. Now, for a limited time, you can get 15% off the full package and gain free access to our future live feed formulation webinars, where we answer all your feed formulation and poultry questions one-on-one. Remember, our organic poultry farming ebook is still yours to grab. To get a lifetime access to the course and the ebook, click the first link in the description of this video or scan this QR code, or contact me directly on WhatsApp at +254 726 717 251 for any assistance. This special offer will not be on for long, so click the first link in the description now and unlock lifetime access before it's closed.
Stress is another hidden thief of growth. In hot climates, broilers often reduce feed intake under heat stress, leading to poor weight gain. Even in cooler areas, vaccination, transport, or overcrowding can cause stress that slows growth. Kelp contains natural antioxidants like polyphenols, carotenoids, and vitamin E, which help neutralize free radicals that build up during stress. It also balances hormones through its iodine content, keeping the thyroid and metabolic system stable even under pressure. Farmers who use kelp often notice that their birds keep eating and growing even during hot spells, while others complain that their broilers shrink in performance. This is because kelp reduces oxidative stress and stabilizes metabolism, allowing feed intake and growth to continue steadily. That stability is what every farmer needs to hit market weights on time without costly delays. Now let's talk about fat versus meat. Many farmers worry when they see their broilers putting on too much abdominal fat, because fat is waste. What buyers want is lean, meaty carcasses. Kelp has been shown to reduce abdominal fat deposition and improve dressing percentage. This is because its iodine content stimulates the thyroid gland to speed up fat metabolism, while compounds like fucoxanthin directly influence the liver's fat synthesis, reducing how much fat is stored and increasing how much is used for energy. The outcome is leaner, heavier birds with better carcass yield. For the farmer, this means more saleable meat per bird and better prices from buyers who prefer clean carcasses with less trimming required. Mineral nutrition is another area where kelp quietly outshines synthetic additives. Broilers need trace elements for enzymes, hormones, and general metabolism. When these are missing or in poor form, growth slows down. Kelp provides minerals in natural organic complexes that are more bioavailable than many inorganic supplements. Selenium supports antioxidant enzymes, zinc aids protein synthesis, iron supports red blood cell formation, and iodine regulates metabolism. Together, these trace elements ensure that every growth pathway in the bird is operating at full capacity. This is why broilers on kelp often look livelier, with fuller body structure and stronger appetites compared to control flocks. We also need to consider meat quality. Farmers often focus only on weight, but the quality of meat also affects market acceptance. Kelp-fed broilers have been reported to show better meat oxidative stability, meaning the meat stays fresher longer after slaughter. This happens because the antioxidants in kelp are deposited into the tissues, protecting the muscle lipids from oxidation that causes rancidity. This longer shelf life can make a big difference if you sell birds at the market where buyers sometimes hold the meat for days. Better meat quality not only builds your reputation, but also allows you to charge better prices over time. Another overlooked but valuable benefit of kelp is its effect on the microbiome and even toxins. Kelp's polyphenols and alginates alter the gut ecology, making it less friendly for pathogens while supporting beneficial bacteria. In some studies, these alginates even bind feed toxins like mycotoxins, preventing them from being absorbed. This detox support means fewer hidden performance losses from contaminated feeds, something that affects many farms more often than realized. In practical terms, your birds stay healthier and grow better, even when the feed quality is less than perfect. I know the big question on your mind right now is, so how do I actually use kelp for broilers? The sweet spot is including it at about 5% of the total feed, or 50 grams per kilo of feed. In simple terms, if you are mixing 50 kilograms of broiler feed, you add roughly 2.5 kilograms of kelp powder. At first, that might sound like a lot, but remember this, it's a nutrient-packed feed ingredient loaded with minerals, vitamins, and bioactive compounds that directly push growth forward. When it's blended into the diet properly, every mouthful your broilers eat becomes supercharged for faster weight gain and more efficient feed conversion. The key is consistency. Kelp works best when it's part of the daily ration, not an occasional boost. Once you make it a permanent piece of the diet, you'll see the transformation happen in front of your eyes. If you found this video helpful, remember to get your organic farming ebook in the first link in the description of this video. And if you thought kelp was impressive, wait until you learn how to protect your broilers from one of the biggest killers during hot seasons. Click on the video showing now about natural treatments for heat stress in broilers. See you there.